Nice. I think it's up and running. Now let's just hope everything can function properly. Whoa, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that down a little bit. Hello, Tartarus. You're the very first person here. Welcome! Let me just do some troubleshooting like I always gotta do on these streams. Yeah, maybe better. Let's see. Okay. I don't know how far behind everything is. We're still doing a little bit of troubleshooting here. Hello, Husko. Welcome. Last time I was here, you were playing Danganronpa, I believe. Yeah, I might have been. I think... Was that the last time I streamed? I don't remember. But I know that was definitely back in the summer. Not the summer. What am I saying? It's the exact opposite of the summer. It was the winter. Yeah, there was Tactica. Wait, where'd my Danganronpa streams go? They vanished. What the heck? I don't know. I don't know where they went. But I think it was during the winter, yeah. Vise, Vise, Vise. Hello! Welcome, thank you for stopping by. I hope everyone's holding up okay. I don't know about everyone else, but where I come from, we just had a ton of finals and stuff. It's been a very stressful time for a lot of people. Kisho, hello, welcome. Leander's Angel. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Hello. Ooh, woo emoji. That makes it sound like I just saw someone join and went, ooh, woo. Where's my water? Oh, forget. Wow. So, me, being the person who, you know, plans ahead and stuff, decided to grab a bottle of water so I wouldn't get tired. Or, you know, so my throat wouldn't get tired, because I have D&D after this as well, so I don't want to, you know, burn out my entire throat. And then I left it in the kitchen. I mean, at least I've got the water around here, but it's not going to do me any good way over there. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to adjust some things real quick. Move some stuff around. For example, I think I gotta make the chat a little bit bigger. Put that right there. Okay. I hate how every time I update the chat, it just completely vanishes. I can still see everything in a completely separate tab. Such as, just came home from the office, is exactly what I need. Happy to help out. Stay a while, kick up your feet, have a cup of something comforting. Just had my exams for the past 2 weeks. Same. Just got through them. Feeling pretty great, but yeah, definitely need a little time before we go back to the old grind, you know? Hey, Coffee, you love Persona, right? Well, specifically Persona 5. I do. It's my favorite game of all time. Quite a huge fan. Go and get it, you goober. I shall. I will. Just making sure everyone feels welcomed here first. This is exactly what I need after coming home from work. Did I already read that? No, I didn't. Well, welcome, welcome. Hello, Coffee, featuring everyone else. Just finished work and now I'm book shopping. Nice to. I actually... Where is it? I got a gift card a little while ago for Indigo, so I definitely need to stop by Indigo or Chapters. I really like going to Chapters. I don't know if the rest of the world has Chapters, but there's bookstores or book chains around Canada called Chapters, and there's just such a relaxing atmosphere to be in. It's very quiet, very relaxing. I wish I could just walk in there and just do some work, but they probably wouldn't allow that unless I bought something. High school exams are tough here in the UK. Yeah, I imagine. Like, they're tough everywhere, but every country's got its own, like, flavor of tough. We all learn different things in different parts of the world. Good luck on those exams. Whenever I do exams, I beg that school changes, gets rid of them, or buildings disappear suddenly. Yeah, school's not for everybody. I'll admit, like, I fully understand the functionality of school and education, but sometimes there are moments where I'm like, man, can't we just not? Ever watched the movie Inception? I have not. I'm unfortunately not a huge movie guy, which is something I definitely need to change. Okay. I'm gonna go grab my water real quick. I will be very swift. There we go. Water required. I didn't even screw the cap on. I remember what happened now. I was getting water, and then I realized I was hungry, so I started grabbing some, like, breakfast, and it completely slipped my mind. Oh yeah, I'm here to grab water. Until it was too late. Okay, I might need to turn up the opacity on the chat background a little bit, because it's not quite dark enough, and it's blending into the background, and we want to make sure that everyone is visible. That is a bit too dark. We'll go with that. See how that works. Look at that. Hello, fellow chat-bound internet dwellers. How have we all been today? For me, the day has only just begun. After, okay, not quite. It's been a few hours, but after finishing up with finals, I've been catching up on a lot of sleep debt, and as a result, been sleeping in a lot. I would like to change that. You know, I want to get back to getting to a decent sleep schedule, but, you know, easier said than done. Hey, Coffee, you got a sweet tooth. Yeah, I like sweet things. How does one move a cat off of them? I can't, Bersath! Oh, moving cats is very difficult, because they just kind of walk over to you and they flop and they go and then you're stuck. And depending on the cat, you can either just move them and they'll just flop, or they'll, like, destroy you for so much as, like, caressing them slightly. Maybe as always. Hello, Noah. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Exalted Space. Welcome to the stream. I think I started getting a bit of a sore throat last night. Now my throat just feels like it has a minor lump in it. So I'm trying to consume water to stave that off. I don't want to get a sore throat, because now that finals are over, I want to get back to uploading audios again, like, consistently. Well, I still can before my next semester pops up. And it would suck if after everything that happened, I'm like, alright, chat, I'm ready to get back to work. And then sickness was like, no. Is everything? Huh. I guess I also gotta move the chat over a bit. Goodness gracious me, I gotta do a lot of, troubleshooting. Whoop, that's Discord. Oh, speaking of Discord, message I gotta respond to. Alright. So, you like ramen. So, no, I'm not really a ramen fan, but I do have my own special recipe that I call fake ramen, which is a whole lot of stuff. It's mainly just spaghetti, whatever sauce I can find. I didn't used to like broth, but I'm starting to learn how to like it. Oh man, okay. Not sponsored here, but a little while ago I was incredibly sick, to the point where, like, my body was sick and my throat hurt and I couldn't get out of bed. So I finally subscribed to, like, because I always got ads for, like, HelloFresh, and I finally subscribed to them and gave them a shot. Because I was like, I can't get groceries, I actually just need to have meals delivered to me. So, not sponsored, I'm just giving my honest opinion. So, they sent me a few recipes, and I got a bit of a discount as well on their meals. I will say that even with the discount, it was still pretty expensive. It was like $60 Canadian off my first, not off my first meal, for my first 3 meals, which was quite a bit. But I did try the recipes. I'll admit, I wasn't expecting much, but it was really good. Like, genuinely. I got, like, there was, like, some, what was it? Some Mexican Tex-Mex stuff, some braised chicken, and some Swedish meatballs, and, like, all of them were fucking delicious. I shared them with my roommate as well, and he was like, that's amazing. So, thanks to HelloFresh, I've started learning how to cook properly again. And that was pretty awesome. They do run a decent bit of, discounts sometimes, but the downside is that they are pretty pricey. I remember I was thinking I might actually stay subscribed to them, but it was a lot of money, which I unfortunately can't afford at the moment. But if I ever am just drowning in money, maybe I'll go back and, maybe I'll get another subscription, I don't know. But either way, don't regret it. So it was thanks to that point being that I learned to start liking some broth again. And then usually I'll cook some, like, chicken and, like, put that on top of the spaghetti and then add, like, a little bit of salt and some other stuff. I call it fake ramen. Hang on, how have you survived without ramen as a college student? Legit could not have done my master's without it. Well, I'll give you a little secret. I haven't. Quick question, didn't the vampire version of you once fall off a motorcycle? He did! Vampire regeneration's really nice. You fall off a motorcycle and lose half your face, but luckily for you, you know, you can just regenerate from that as long as you've had a little bit of blood. Sore throats are the worst bar life-threatening illness. Ooh. I'd imagine. You could do a 6-speaker audio with that sore throat since it is spring. Yeah, I just might. I listened to a 6-speaker audio last night, actually. And I was like, oh, you know, there's something really nice about reverse comforts where you help your significant other. Hello, Goret, welcome to the stream. Hello, Welly, welcome to the stream. Zombie coffee? Oh, what was, been playing a lot of Hades recently in celebration of Hades 2 technical text coming out. Never played Hades. It always looked really cool, though. I got it for my roommate for his birthday. He really loves it. Whoa. Lots of messages. Jeez. My only concern is ever cooking, baking myself, and HelloFresh only really do stuff for multiple people. Yeah, you can't buy one for one person. You always get 2 to 4 person meals. That is what it is. I've never been to one of your streams before. Sorry, I'm shy. That's okay, Noah. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Stay as long as you want. Okay, someone asked earlier. Ah, there it is. Hey, Coffee, what scripts are you looking for? I want to try to send some more in. What am I looking for? Oh, man. Well, so when it comes to scripts, I'm not overwhelmingly picky on what people send me. Like, I do believe in creative freedom, you know? Like, you should be allowed to, within reason, of course, write what you write what you enjoy. And if you send it to me and I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I think this is something I could feasibly perform, then I'll respond back and be like, yeah, I can do it. My only conditions whenever I write scripts, so there's certain script types I don't like doing, like anything pertaining to like politics or real world events, I just steer clear of. I'm like, this is our escapism and I just don't want to get involved with real stuff. Plus I don't want to be disrespectful in case, like, you know, portraying any kind of real world events, doing that unfaithfully or doing it disrespectfully. Don't want to do that, just don't feel comfortable. And I don't take self-harm or suicide scripts. That's just a topic that I don't feel qualified to speak on, and I feel like if you need comfort for that, you should not talk to me. I'm just some random college dude. Oh, Coffee'd so enjoyed. Zagreus, the MC is by, and his love interests are amazing. Yes, I have seen the clips. There's... oh, man. I have seen the clip. Hugs Coffee. What? Okay, hug. Thank you. I like tropes. Topics. Okay. Ooh, Coffee. Can I ask you planning to do anything else with Niles? He's my favorite character. Well, about that. So, I have my list of audios that I want to take a crack at. Niles is on my, bucket list. Like, I'm thinking, because I did do that one little reboot with him. And people seem to like that one, so I think I'm going to probably continue on with Reboot Niles. Because playing Flirty Niles was fun and all, but Reboot Niles feels a little more safe for work and appropriate for YouTube, while still having that flirtiness within him, you know, in the extended versions if you want it. So, you know, a little bit of best of both worlds. But yeah, I might do a little more with him. One of the scripts I was concerned continuing, I know people wanted more of Theo, and people wanted more of Caden. Now, I have an idea for Caden, but Theo I'm still working on a continuation of, but I've got a few ideas. Sorry I have to go do homework. That's okay, Jay. Thank you for tuning in. I mainly decided to join as a birthday present to myself. Is it your birthday, Noah? Is it your birthday? Writer's block is getting annoying. I feel that. I really want to say I need to go to bed now. I'm planning to go out of my head and get back into the game. Also, I have a job at a ramen restaurant. Nice. Good luck getting back into the game, and I hope work is bearable for you. And I hope the ramen is well received. Currently working on a strip. Oh my god, script. Nice. Yes, it's my birthday. Well, you know what I gotta do then. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Noah. Happy birthday to you. Do I have my Discord soundboard? I don't! Well. Air horn sound effect. There is one other birthday song by Arrogant Worms, but it's kind of mean. So, I'm not gonna sing it seriously, but I always sing it for my best friends. So, once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact you're able to make another trip around the sun. And as the whole clan gathers round and joy and laughter do abound, and we let out that joyful sound and sing that stupid song. Happy birthday, now you're 1 year older. Happy birthday, your life still isn't over. Happy birthday, you didn't accomplish much, but you didn't die this year. I guess that's good enough. It's so backhanded. I love it. But you should only sing it for your friends. Well, I was gonna do an in and out because I'm treating myself to post-work to Manchester, but now I'm in and I don't want to go. Every time I hear in and out, I always think of that one Grumps clip that's like, come on, man, you gotta go to in and out. We don't have in and out in Canada. Why does it sound mildly threatening? I mean, my favorite line is like, oh god. Happy birthday, what have you done that's mattered? Happy birthday, your life is getting sadder. Happy birthday, how much more can you take? But your friends are hungry, so just cut the stupid cake. Oh man. Again, very condescending. Pay attention to my AP English class or pay attention to Coffee's live decisions. Oh, hi Daniel Lanfield, I didn't see you there. I mean, I'm still gonna be here for another, like, hour or so, or whatever. So, you know, whatever works for you. But I mean, I'd recommend paying attention to class. You know, you can always see the archive afterwards, and I believe that you should do what you're setting out to do. But that's just me. Just letting one of my friends wanted to know if I was streaming today, so I'm just letting them know. Hello, people. Hello, KOM. KOM? KOM. I might have this out of my college courses. I'm in year 10 at my high school. Nice, nice. Wow. Year 10. That was a minute ago. Screw the citation, I'm gonna sing it to everyone's birthday. You should, you totally should. You learn the lyrics, makes everyone laugh. Why is my desk getting wet? Oh no, is my bottle leaking? Okay, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what happened. Hello, Yappy. Stop him crying. Well, happy birthday, Noah. Dumplings. Not had those for years. Hello, loser boy. Welcome to the stream. Also, I didn't know if you know, but the UK has a Tim Hortons now. Oh, really? I didn't know the UK didn't have a Tim Hortons, but I guess come to think of it, yeah, that is kind of a North America thing. Infamously a Canadian thing. Speaking of which, a lot of people are losing their shit over Tim Hortons selling pizza now. I haven't tried it yet, but sounds cool. Kind of want to give it a shot. I like pizza. Hello. How do I say your name, Lord Dalhousie? Hello, Jewel. Both of you, welcome to the stream. Criminology, applied science, and combined English, which is basically some elements of English, lit, and language shoved together. Nice. Good luck with that. Right, so, I don't know, I know I've made a few announcements, I don't know if everyone's completely aware, but I have been taking a break from uploading since about January, and now I can talk about it, because, I got the lead role in a musical, which was cool, but oh my goodness gracious, it was so much work. Like, every night we were going to rehearsal, and then if I wasn't at rehearsal, my friends wanted me to play D&D with them, and then if I wasn't doing that, I had, like, real-world stuff I had to take care of, and I did not have time to make a script every week, and so it was a lot of internal, hello, Lay, welcome to the stream. That's my moderator. Everyone's like, whoa. And so, it was a really difficult decision because I didn't want to stop making audios, but every audio I was making I just wasn't happy with because I had to try to, like, you know, squeeze in time to write them, and the writing just wasn't good, and then the editing would take too long, and it was just way too stressful, so I had to take a break from it for a while. And that really sucked, because I've really missed making these scripts. In hindsight, I think taking a break was definitely the right call. But now that it's all done, I can finally go back to it, and I've got a list of 17 scripts I want to work on. I'm very excited to get them done. Anyway, I want to be like Anton Crime Scene Investigator in the future. Nice. The Guardian's Garden. Whoa, a coffee stream. Yes, hello. Hello, trans person hello from a trans person in Alabama. Hello, Vita. Welcome to the stream. Coffee, what course are you in? Like, what do you study? So, I used to be in a broadcasting program, but broadcasting was fun, and I learned a lot of cool stuff, but after I graduated, I just wasn't satisfied. I was like, that's not enough. I wanted to go around a bit more. I wanted to stay a bit. I wasn't ready to go into the world. So, now I'm taking a program that deals in certain things, such as script writing, funnily enough, and musicals, which, like I said, got involved in. OMG, you play D&D. I do. I am mostly a DM, but I am also mainly a cleric and a fighter. Fighter usually just by circumstance. And I've always wanted to play a bard, but every time I try playing a bard, someone else always picks bard first, and it sucks. Coffee, are there any online spaces where we can possibly share fan art, ideas for scripts? Also, congratulations on getting to lead the musical. Thank you, GHXST. Sorry. GHXST. I don't know how to say your username, but I appreciate that. So, for fan art, I actually post them on Twitter, which, by the way, one thing that has really ticked me off is a lot of people have sent me, like, fan art on Twitter. That doesn't tick me off. What's ticked me off is I used to quote tweet them on Twitter, which would be featured on my page, but for some reason, that no longer works, and I don't know why. Like, when I quote tweet it, Ghost. Okay, thank you. When I quote tweet it, it appears on, like, my media, but not on my actual page, so anything I've shared hasn't been reposted. Which sucks, because I want to feature the stuff that people make, because it's really cool. I'm thinking one of these days, I might just do a video where I just feature all the fan art I've been sent. Because I really want to give a shout out to all, like, the really talented artists that have been so kind and to, like, have made really cool stuff. It's incredible, you know, as a writer, because you just, like, you write stuff. My apologies, X. I'm not ignoring all you guys, by the way. I'm just running my mouth. I will catch up on it. But it's so humbling as a writer to be able to, you know, you write something, but you never get to actually, like, visually bring it to life, because that's not exactly your thing. And then when you see some other people do it, it's like, whoa. It's amazing. Was having an awful day. Glad to see Coffee Mug stream. Glad I can help out. Not just a moderate, I'm also a something else. You are a lay. You're a VA, technically. Been working on a passion project for a while where the listener is an angel and they're getting their wings. It's painful as the speaker is comforting them. Yeah, I remember you bringing that one up a couple of times. I tried writing a script for that. I couldn't do it. I tried and I'm like, oh man, I don't know what to write. Not a bad concept at all. It just, something about my particular mindset just didn't work. I'm like, I'm gonna leave it to the more capable people. Yeah, we'd much rather you, like, give us something once a year than be okay with daily content and barely hang on. I'm glad you understand. Thank you. Because what I wanted to do during the musical time was I'll still work on a script. It ended up being the long distance one where, you know, it was only something I got to upload like once every few months or so, but it was supposed to be long, really high quality, and really enjoyable. We'll see. Power to your path is yours to carve. Thank you. We're glad the musical went well. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to talk about for that. Cleric of who? Varies, depending on the person. Mostly life domain. I want to give light domain a shot. And I recently went through... So I was a grave domain cleric of Lathander in Curse of Strahd, which was really fun. And currently I'm playing through Baldur's Gate 3, like my third playthrough. And I'm playing as the cleric of Selûne. If you know what route I'm taking. You know what route I'm taking if you know. Tiefling Bard for the win. Yet that's on the bucket list. Used to roll a rogue in D&D. I tried Mastermind Rogue. I found Mastermind Rogue and Battlemaster Fighter go together very well. Always wanted to play D&D, but I have no clue how. That's relatable. Yeah, it was a behemoth getting into that game. I'm seriously starting to hear blue from Marvelous Sarcastic Productions, and I hear that a lot. I get that a lot. I was in a campaign where my NSFW-ness was unbelievable. I was in combat with a vampire once. Let's just say the 14-year-old Wattpad authors could never. I've never had moments like that before. Anyway. Speaking of fan art, I've made art of Coffee Mug's characters because art block killed me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That you made fan art. I'm sorry to hear about the art block. Whoa, head rush. Whoa. I've been speaking too quickly. Tiefling bar with a tambourine, he smacks other people. Ah, the musical. Teehee. Yes. Coffee, do you drink tea? Congrats on the musical. Thank you. Are you going to romance Lae'zel? Oh, that was another cleric. I played a Githyanki cleric of Tiamat, and let me tell you, controversial opinion, I actually like Lae'zel. But I have another controversial opinion everyone would kill me for. But playing as a Githyanki made Lae'zel a much more amendable and reasonable character. One of my favorite moments, so playing a cleric of Tiamat, there's this awesome moment where in chapter 1, you can basically trick like the main enemies, like lure them into an attack by making them think you're on their side. And there's this great moment where one of the characters is like, the Absolute will kill you all. My God will slay you all. And if you're a cleric, I don't know if it applies to Tiamat, but I imagine it's if you're a cleric in general, you just basically have the option to say, nuh-uh, my God's cooler, and I'm gonna kill you now. I just love the idea of just like, my God will smite you. No, mine's cooler. Coffee, do you drink tea? Yeah, sorry, I forgot to answer that. Yes, my favorites are lemon ginger and peppermint. I like peppermint tea a lot. My only D&D character I made up was a Tabaxi rogue. I'm not a furry. I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a furry. But I have always wanted to play a Tabaxi. Because Tabaxis are the cat characters, and I've always wanted to play them. Especially a monk or a rogue, because you can run incredibly far with them. My BG3 character, a wild magic drow sorcerer, rivalry with every human. Exactly, playing a fan game makes me like Lae'zel more. Agreed. My religion has more subscribed than yours. Oh my God. Yeah. What's really something about having hyper focuses is whenever I'm like playing a game, I always want to make an audio about it. Like when I was playing Cyberpunk, you know, I made in the night running. Playing through Baldur's Gate, I was like, I really wanted to make an audio with one of my characters. Not like a self-insert, just like what I've done with any of my other characters, just turn them into a Coffee Mug character. Like my Githyanki character, I was always talking like this every time I spoke as him. And I'm just imagining, like, doing an audio where you are a sniveling rat who requires a good talking to, or something like that. Like that wouldn't be relaxing, but it'd be fun for me. Been checking out your content for almost a year and I've been enjoying it ever since. Helped me make some trying times, inspired me to make my own character as developed as its own. Aw, thank you. Glad I could help out Doodle Fan Incorporated. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. Funny fact about the fan art, it was caused by seeing Coffee's cats. Might post on Twitter sooner or later. I mean, by all means. So, the orange one, Moreo, is my cat. The other two aren't actually mine. They used to belong to my sister. I was, like, cat-sitting them for a bit. They were, by extension, mine. I love them a lot. How do you feel about Build-A-Bear? I mean, I don't have an opinion on Build-A-Bear. I don't actually really know all that much about Build-A-Bear. I have seen the memes. I know my sister loved Build-A-Bear. They sound cool. I'm liking this background music. Thank you. They're all from Artlist, and I've used them in various different audios, so credit to the original artists. I want a boyfriend like Coffee. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, that's what these audios are for. Actually, that's not true. These audios aren't necessarily accurate to what it would be like if I was your boyfriend, because contrary to original belief, I'm not a Neko. I'm not a blind nerd yet. I'm not a incubus yet. I'm not a assassin yet. I'm not a cat boy. And all sorts of yet, and not all sorts of other things. The exams I've been doing are my mocks. The grades will be sent to the colleges I apply to. Ah, yes. I've heard that's how it works. 1 second. Congestion. Wow. What? Wow. Oh. I'm fine. I will one day get BT3 because I want to see the bear vampire and one spider druid. Okay. Man, Baldur's Gate 3 is such an enigma to me. Because honestly, I've always described it as a game that I don't actually like all that much, but I think is a fantastic game. It just doesn't mesh with me specifically because I'm actually awful at the game. Like, I have finished it, but I'm not good at it. I think it's an incredible game. If you want to play D&D or you're a D&D fan, I highly recommend it. But dear God, it is really fucking hard. I rage quit it a couple of times, and this is coming from a guy that finished Elden Ring. But all of my other friends adore that game, so I recommend it. Highly recommend it. Build-A-Bear. Why not a mech suit to destroy one's enemies? Yeah, I have considered that. It's a little out of my price range, but it's on my coffee list. My coffee list. Sorry, Coffee, I have to go, but I'll definitely join next stream. Okay, thank you for tuning in, Noah. Pats you on the back. Thank you. I hate being a lesbian who enjoys Coffee Transmail audios. It's funny, but still confusing. It is what it is. As long as you're enjoying it, like, you can listen to stuff and enjoy what you listen to, and, I think I can speak for a lot of people here, where it's through audios, especially like these, if you're consuming it respectfully and carefully, you can learn a lot of things about yourself, explore different things that you're comfortable with, or, like, I've had a few people in the comments actually discover that they were trans by listening to a few of my audios and realizing, oh, shit, might be a dude, like that sort of thing. And I'm happy I can help people, like, learn things about themselves and explore themselves. So as long as, you're not being creepy about it, we've all encountered creeps, I believe. We don't talk about those people. Pats you on the back. Oh, for the congestion, thank you. My Chang fun awaits? Oh, the dumpling place. Actually, so, here, let me list off, because one of the things I wanted to do, speaking of which, was I wanted to do a couple more Platonic audios, because I have a lot of, like, romance audios on my playlists, but I know that there's, like, a couple of people on the channel who either romance isn't really their thing, or I've had people say, like, hey, I really enjoy your stories and your scripts, but, like, I'm a lesbian, or I'm straight, so it's a little awkward hearing some of these romance scripts. And so I've kind of put it on my bucket list for a while to make more Platonic audios. So, you know, you can enjoy those sorts of audios and not have to worry too much. I have 17 things on my list right now, Jesus. Coffee mug, the man who helps you figure yourself out. Figure out I'm gender fluid. Hey! I'm pansexual. Coffee mug, the man who helps you figure yourself out. I was intensely gay. Happy to help you people out. Went through a thing, Ross wondering. I'm non-binary, I'm still happy to still be female. Whatever you're happy with, you know? Whatever you're happy with. I'm a guy, I'm happy being a guy, but I'm happy to help other people figure out who they are. So, I know one person a long time ago requested a speaker struggling artist. That is on the list. There's more of Theo. There's a, don't know if I should disclose this audio. It's not bad or anything. I just kind of want to surprise everybody because I want to introduce a new character. There's one just simply titled, Let's Talk About Us Being a Couple. That sounds kind of nice. Your boyfriend finally opens up about his struggles. Yeah, that one, it's going to be hard to write that one without accidentally self-inserting, but I think I can speak for a lot of men where feeling like you're in an environment where you can comfortably open up about everything you've had to keep contained. I think that's an audio a lot of people could relate to. So I might do that one. There was Necromancer Boyfriend. That one's going to be niche. And there's one little reboot I wanted to do of Bonnie, where Bonnie is a witch and makes a voodoo doll of you. Like, imagine a really playful witch. That'd be kind of fun. And then a couple of NSFW ones for the Patreon, but I probably shouldn't announce those ones. Tabaxi Necromancer. New to a thing where Speaker ends up in hell and Niles comes to save you. Ooh. Ooh. Would that be comforting? That would be interesting. Hi. Welcome to hell. You're not supposed to be here. I'm pulling you out. 17. Heathers? Made up an idea of how that chick from the first Aaron video looked like. No clue why I did it. Too bad. I actually drew Melinda. Oh my god. Melinda. I've been meaning to make a YouTube short apologizing to all the Melindas listening. Because anyone named Melinda's probably wondering, why does Coffee hate people named Melinda so much? I don't hate Melindas. It's just, there's an entire backstory why every asshole female character I made is named Melinda. I did draw her once, but it sucked. Like, looking back on it, I made her eyes way too big. Actually, speaking of drawing, it's a fun fact. Originally, when I made this stream, or was planning to stream, I wanted to make a stream where I took all of the, like, coffee mug sprites, or, you know, like, all of the coffee mug characters, and gave them color. Like, I wanted to finally color them in, and not make them black and white. But then, well, as you can see in the top left corner of the screen, as if in protest to my stream idea, my mouse broke. That's a little loud. I gotta turn that down a bit. So, I don't know if I can really demonstrate, but, so my mouse sensitivity is kind of fucking up a little bit, which is making editing a little annoying, but the scroll wheel on my mouse is like rubber banding, as in when I scroll down, the mouse goes down slightly, and then way up, and then way down, then way up again, which has made editing incredibly difficult, and recording a script incredibly difficult, because I used to scroll while I was writing. And drawing has been a nightmare, because the scroll wheel is my zoom in, so when I'm trying to draw, it will just randomly zoom in every now and then, and it gives me a freaking migraine. So, I'm gonna try buying a new one. But I figured maybe I should set up a little donation thing, because the sooner we can get it fixed, the sooner I can go back to, like, making audios consistently. Because I'm still gonna make them, it's just gonna give me a headache every time I do. But if anyone wants to help out with that process, by all means, but I completely understand if you don't have anything to throw around right now, because we're all a little starved for cash. I'm a college student, I totally get it. What I'm going to try doing is uploading a few audios, maybe seeing if the revenue from those audios can help me afford a new mouse. Or, I don't know, see if I can fix the mouse. I don't think I can. I don't know mouse anatomy all that well. But How the hell did you get Nintendo Switch Joy-Con drift on PC mouse? Exactly! I don't know. My mouse is just built different, I guess. A Necromancer. That's cute. Witch Bonnie. My beloved. Witch Bonnie. My beloved. Welcome to hell. You're not supposed to be here. Really? Because Mentor Game is full of dark humor disagrees. Aw. What do you mean I'm not supposed to be here? I revel in evil. Yeah, but Niles discovers you're in hell and fucking leaves you there isn't quite as comforting as helps you escape. Bro, I was nearly about to fall asleep until my niece snuck into my room and jumped on me. Yikes. Niece jump scare. I love Bonnie and Claudia. I'm glad you love them. Claudia's a lot of fun to play. Bonnie I haven't played in a little while, but I like playing him. There's a lot of characters I enjoyed. There's only ever been a few audios that I've ever, like, recorded and been like, ooh, not actually enjoying this too much. But those are very rare. A lot of the characters I play I usually end up quite enjoying. Hey, Coffee Mug, how's your day going? Going quite well, thank you very much. I'm doing the stream. I have D&D afterwards. Descent in Avernus, we're going to see how that goes. Do you have a throne? You can make a wish list and your followers can buy things free from that list. Ooh, okay, no, nothing against the people that use throne. Genuinely. I just never really wanted to get a throne, because it always felt kind of selfish to be like, hey, Coffee Mugs, here's this list of stuff I want. Buy it for me. Like, the reason I'm okay with donations is because they are completely voluntary. Like, if you want to help out, by all means, you want to leave a little donation, by all means, but you don't have to. Throne, to me, feels a bit more in your face, I guess. Like, I'm not against people using Throne. That's completely fine. Like, sometimes people appreciate what you do and want to get you a little something in return, and Throne helps them figure out how, you know, what you want. But, like, I'm the same type of guy who hates asking for stuff for his birthday. It's just a guilty thing of mine. So I don't think I'm ever gonna get Throne. It's not a bad idea, but I would feel unreasonably guilty. So I think I'll just stick to voluntary donations. Is it strange that I teared up when watching the second era of it because I've never had comfort for being a dude? Probably. No, it's not really strange. I have a confession. Back before I understood how M for F, F for M, M for M, F for F meant what it worked, I didn't know what it meant. So I accidentally listened to an audio one time that assumed the listener was female, so that really caught me off guard. But there was something strangely comforting about, like, temporarily being like, wow, this kind of speaks to that very subtle feminine side of me that's like, thank you. I appreciate being told I'm pretty. It sounds silly, but it felt surprisingly nice. I left afterwards, but I was like, man, maybe I enjoy being called pretty boy. I might have just realized something about myself. Oh my god, thank you, chat. You've helped me learn things. Niles was the inspiration for the OC I mentioned earlier, but things changed to be not too spicy and just a demon who wants to enjoy life to its fullest. Hey, that works. That sounds kind of nice. Finding a new hairbrush that won't immediately fall apart and die is hard. Oh my god, tell me about it. Speaking of D&D, I got a new session coming up tomorrow. Suffice to say, you got any ideas for characters? Because I'm pulling out... all I'm pulling out are servants to the Elder Gods. Characters are a very wide range. I mean, I can pull up one of my D&D campaigns and just list off those characters. Give me a sec. Do you want the school-themed one, the pirate-themed one, or the dark fantasy-themed one? Oh, that's right, I can't scroll. Fuck! Sorry. It's just been getting me unreasonably angry. I tried scrolling down to look through my campaigns, and it jolted right back up. I hate Christmas, my birthday, because people forced me to seem happy if I sadly was. Ruined my life, but womp womp. Aw. There. I'm sorry to hear that. Hug. If you're okay with hugs. Normalize calling men pretty. I stand that. Ooh, I have an idea. Do you Did Bonnie knock the sense I'm a femboy when I was a dude? Very much. All the blame to coffee. I mean, happy to help out. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, it's going all right. I'm far from pretty, though, exalted. Well, I mean, an alternative Niles who still wants to spread joy to humans, but he wants to do it by being the ultimate mom friend. Oh my god. I should do that. Like, a character who's, like, just a complete mom. Sometimes it takes a man to be best mom. My campaign, all the characters are reincarnations of gods, but they have no idea. Ooh, that reminds me of Scion. I tried Scion for the first time a few days ago. It wasn't for me, but cool little system, but wasn't for me. Nah, not the head pat. Sorry. Any chance you're gonna bring Rave back? Absolutely miss him, and also Ian, perhaps. Yeah, I might bring... So what was actually really confusing about Ian is I met someone in real life named Ian a couple of months back, and now I'm like, it's just... I try to name characters, give them names, based off of, like, either uncommon names or not based off of people I know in real life. Because there's just something a little off-putting about, like, seeing a name that you know in real life or speaking one. But Ian is the only character... No, I guess it's not true. I was going to say Ian is the only character who technically has two variations of himself, but I guess that's not true. Because there's the, you know, this type of Ian, and then there's the this type of Ian. But I guess technically there's... They're not my character exactly, but there's Ethan and Ashlyn, you know, the sibling vampire who's either male or female, depending on whether it's Apollo or Second Cup. And then there's the Neckos, you know, the Shy and the Tsundere. But Rave... So I didn't have any plans for Rave. Not that I don't want to bring him back. It's just, you know, there's a ton of characters, so I gotta pick and choose. But, yeah, like, I'm not against doing something with Rave. Okay, you know what I should do? I should just create, like, a collective wish list or something of all the autos people want to see. And just, I don't know. Well, I need to think of something. Oh, yeah, and kanji. My campaign, all the characters are... Yeah, okay, not the head pack. The issue as my main DM is some type of version of SFW thing, so I'm wanting to be Bard, talk about ETC, and he's just like, Reagan, no. Yeah, like, I'm pretty open when it comes to SFW stuff, as long as it's... Oh, man. As long as it's done respectfully. Because, like, I've got an open filter, but I'm not... Okay. We've had NSFW stuff in our campaigns, but one time it went way too far, and then it just becomes disgusting. But you gotta make sure everyone's okay with it, obviously. But if everyone is okay with it, it can be, you know, it's like any other storytelling device. Coffee, you're a pretty boy. Yaw. Yeah, you're a pretty boy. Mind, body, and soul. Yaw. Fun fact, this OC is my oldest one. Made him was on 6th grade. Wow. I'm shaking because I've drank Monster and Pepsi. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Jeez. Be careful. How to solve the problem? Name characters after fruits. Yeah, maybe. Every time I name my characters, I always get at least one person being like, oh, that's my name. Don't forget Hanji. Ooh, sparkly mug. Sparkly mug. My character is Nishi. He's 9 foot tall tiefling. Wow. Raised in the circus, sick of it, escaped, and now enjoys the finer thing in life. He's not fond of clothing. I miss Aaron, but he's dead now. He is? Rip to the emo boy. No, he's not. He's right there. He's just chilling. Peeking in the corner. Okay, Aaron, it's a little spooky, actually. Thank you for joining us, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave now. See you later, buddy. So we wear jewelry that covers all the spicy stuff. Hot. Thank you so much for pronouncing my name right. Everyone calls me, oh, Regan. Oh! You're welcome. Sadly, my name is Latin, so it'll never exist in audios. Beaky Aaron. Aaron! Oh, that scared me. I need another Claudia audio. I just made Oh no! Oh man. Like, one of the difficult things about bringing back old characters is it always results in someone else being like, oh, but I want to see this character. So, I can't please everyone, but I'm doing my best. Actually, I will do one thing, though. You guys want to see something? I only made one colored image so far. But... So I took Claudia. The Claudios. So I took Claudia here, and I decided to try coloring him in. However, I've been very iffy about his color scheme. Like, I've revamped it a couple of times. Where is it? There it is. This is the one I'm going with for now. I hate that the chat has to update every single time. Can we make them hold hands? No, we can't. Damn it. Well, this is the closest we can get. Boom. Claudia has color now. I need another... have you forgotten about Blackheart Academy? I've been waiting for what happens next. No, I haven't forgotten about Blackheart. Yeah. So, I gotta talk about Blackheart, actually. Met a lot of Joshes, but not once before I met someone named Banana. Give me Bonnie or Aaron again and I'll die happy. I'll probably, I'm working on one of those two. Alright, so what happened with Blackheart, two things. First of all, so we made the pilot, and then a couple of voice actors ended up dropping out of Blackheart. Some of them just weren't really having fun with it. Some didn't realize it was, like, way more work than they took on. And, which was fair. Because unless Blackheart Academy did, like, ridiculously well, I wouldn't have been able to, like, financially compensate the actors as much as I wanted to. So, they were doing it voluntarily. And that's a lot of work for a voluntary-based thing. So, until I can, like, actually financially support them, I kind of understand why they may not want to do it. His eyes are pink. My digital art ruined. No, it's fine. I mean, I just picked a random color for him. It can be whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, ugh, you didn't get his eye color correctly? Cancelled. Anyway, so a few actors wanted, were basically done with it. And, so the other thing was kind of my own fault. I bit off way more than I could chew with Blackheart Academy. I definitely should have started with something smaller, because I had to make, like, 6 timelines for each of the characters, and that was a lot of work to do on top of also making an audio every single week. I probably could have done it if I picked and choose one or the other, but musical, in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't. And also, the final nail in the coffin, Blackheart Academy just kind of failed, unfortunately. Like, I enjoy making it for sure, and I'm still very proud of it, but it took about a year to make, and it got, like, about, 2,000 views, which is a quarter of what my audios that take about a week to do normally make, so I had to weigh the pros and cons of, like, is it worth making it for, making all of the audios for another, 6 months or so, working on a timeline every month, having to balance it out with school and actual work, and then, finishing all that after all that stress. And I figured no, and probably not, and without the help of the other actors, it just wouldn't have been. So, Blackheart Academy, I just kind of haven't been able to continue. At least for the time being. Maybe I'll come back to it one day, but I don't think it's going to happen. So what I'm thinking of probably doing is starting a new visual novel, because I have 2 visual novels in mind. One of which I don't know how people are going to feel about, because I want to try something very, very different. It might turn out really cool. Maybe it won't, because I want to do an audiobook format. We'll see, because I haven't tried writing a book before. Anyway, his eyes are pink. It's okay. I always picture Claudia in a gothic style, but whatever. That's one of the reasons why I made the sprites black and white, actually. Was because with black and white sprites, it's kind of more so left to your imagination. And sometimes I feel like there's just something to be said for that. That's one of the powers of manga. But I mean, I could easily draw him in a goth style. Claudia can take up multiple styles. He can totally do that. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, he's definitely gonna be a Lolita dress? He's definitely got a Lolita dress. Thought his hair was either gray or white. Again, maybe it could be. Like, the colors I drew for him, they're not necessarily canon. They can be whatever you want them to be. I just, that's the design I have right now. I don't know if it's gonna be final. I might do that thing where I make multiple different color palettes, then go like, which one's the canon one? And have everyone, like, vote on that. Purple's low-key underrated. Talk about these randomly. My hair is that Mystic Violet RN. My idea of Werewolf Listener isn't human. Isn't human looking, so I'll never show to people. Man in a rush anyway. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna congested again. Bleh. Give me a second, actually. I will be right back. So, we had a celebration recently to celebrate the musical, and I bought a 2-liter Mountain Dew, but we didn't finish it, so I got to take it home. I was gonna pour some just now, but there's barely any left in the entire 2-liter bottle, so I just grabbed the whole bottle. I got my 2-liter in my hand. It makes a nice little noise. Mountain Dew combined with orange juice, it's really good. I don't normally drink soda. I've been trying to quit drinking it, but we made a special exception because we worked really hard on that musical. Wait, coffee is the coffee mug. What are we, tea bags? No, you were also coffee mugs. Yeah, coffee mugs. Give me more of the Villain X Scientist Listener, please. So, I didn't actually write that script. It was sent to me. So, that one's all up to, hold on. Want to make sure I get the, wait. Why is the music so quiet? It's so quiet. What the heck? Scrolling. Buys rights. B's rights. User buys rights. B's rights. Beezy rights. Vizzy rights. You know. So everyone is, what is this community, called? Just warm coffee mug community, I guess? Or coffee mugs. You were all coffee mugs. You were not tea bags. You were not teacups. Baby coffee mugs. That's kind of cute. The tiniest of mugs. We choose what we drink. I guess that's fair. You can always choose what drink you are. My little Mountain Dews. My little Monster Energy drinks. My little Sunny D's. My Fantas. My water bottas. My agua. Hello, espressos. What if I don't want to be a coffee mug? You don't gotta. I'm not forcing you to. I'm just giving you a nickname. You can just totally be like, no, don't want it. My little strawberry milk. See, bleach your acid, I'm gonna hit someone. I'd be a rose monster. After all. Okay, so. Chat, let me get this straight. You would like more scientist, ex-villain listener. Yeah. But you'd also like more Rave. But you'd also like more Aaron. But you'd also like more Niles. But you'd also like more Bonnie. But you'd also like more Claudia. But you'd also like more Ian. But you'd also like more Blackheart Academy. Am I missing anything else? That's 8 so far. I swear there was another one. Do I got it all? I got... Yeah, you guys can cuddle into my lap, by all means. Cuddle my lap. I mean, I know people always want more of Aaron, that's a given. I have considered... What noises does a coffee mug make? The ones I'm making right now. Felix! Right! So Felix was somebody that I got a few... Oh yeah, there was Caden. But Felix was somebody that I got a few people... going like... Man, it's a shame Felix's audio ended after only 3 parts. Kind of wanted more. So I've always thought about adding a 4th part. That might be kind of neato. Something I noticed, the M4F videos have less views than the M4M. Crazy. Oh, yeah. 99.9% of the times, the M4M videos always get more. And I think it's because the way the algorithm works, it's kind of pegging my channel as a M4M mainly channel because that's what the algorithm is saying. So as a result, it is like recommending my videos to people who search up those tags far, far, far more. So I don't know exactly what I need to do to also get like the M4F stuff on the algorithm wave as well to like spread those out there. Because, you know, preferably I'd like to have a bit of a balance of both, rather than have one, like, completely outweigh the other. It's kind of funny, actually, because when I started this channel, I thought the M4F ones would outweigh the M4Ms. I was very wrong about that. It was completely the other way around. But, still make them anyway. It goes slurp. I am a husky and I'll stand by it. I gotta ask, what does that mean? Like, literally, are you a husky? Or does husky mean something? Because I've heard people use that term before, and I feel uneducated. I decided to revisit a few of your old streams. I've seen people request for Kitsune maid character. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Look, me and that Kitsune maid character did not part on very good terms. So, I don't want to do that. I'll make a maid character, just not a Kitsune maid. Heck. Oh my god, Claudia could be a maid. He canonically works at a maid cafe. Write that down, write that down. Hey, Coffee, I just bought Sega and Sega All-Stars Racing. Sega! No, don't identify as an animal. You know. I shall be depicted in the form of a Mountain Dew and be sponsored by Pepsi and Red Bull. More coffee autos in general is enough for me. I can do that. My favorite coffee quote. See, there's multiple ways that can be taken. It can be... or... It really depends. Did I hear maid dress? You might have. Not naming any names, but you might have. I'm almost done with this Mountain Dew. That's all I'm gonna drink today. I don't mean like I'm gonna only drink Mountain Dew today. I mean this is all the Mountain Dew I'm gonna have today. Coffee, pardon the second one, put it into an audio, please. Way ahead of you, Garden's Garden. Way ahead of you. Oh, man. I wonder... I don't know what stuff I'm, like, allowed to talk about on YouTube, because they're probably not cool with, like, some spicier stuff, which is, you know, understandable. They want to be a more family-friendly platform. I wonder if I can live stream on Patreon, but do, like, a free live stream so, like, you know, everyone can join. And then there I can talk about the juicy stuff, because I was just about to say, you know, on the topic of which... There's some stuff I want to share about being a voice actor who delves into the more spicy things. Such as what my family thinks of that, for one. But, I don't know if I should share that on YouTube or if I can share that on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. See if I can, like, do a free Patreon stream so anyone can join it. It's just, like, I'm in an environment where I can talk about some more sensitive stuff. Sensitive is probably the wrong word. Punch truck slams cheese aggressively on table. Cheese. Dude. My friend, I don't remember. Step Bro. I was like, what was his online username? Step Bro did a so Step Bro was playing through Red Dead Redemption a long time ago, and when they got to the bit where you go fishing, I never got it, but they insist to me that the main character, if you go fishing and pick cheese as your bait, he goes like, yes, cheese. So every time I see cheese, I just think, yes, cheese. Yes, Step Bro. How about more slice of life content, like where you're going to be parents? The Van in the Rain one was cute. Thank you. I got a comment on that Van in the Rain one who was like, I don't think you understand how overwhelmingly uncomfortable that that truck in the rain thing is. Excuse me. All I can say to that is that audio was based off of a real experience. It can be comfy. You can work with it. Your back just needs to be built different, and you also need to bring some bed sheets with you back there. But it can work. I don't care what gender you are, put on the maid dress. I'm 7 parallel universes ahead of y'all. I don't care what gender you are, put on the maid outfit at 2 a.m. drawing Claudia for the 400th time because his hair is confused. Yeah, okay, I don't know what fucking black magic stuff I cooked up when I drew Claudia. And, like, genuinely, because I drew his sprite, like, about a year and a few months ago. I know I used a reference. Like, I was looking at a reference while I did it. But whenever I draw Claudia's sprite, I'm like, oh, God. Him and Aaron, I'm proud of how their hair turned out, but good God. I was in the zone that time. Gets flashbacks to that one Do It video, knees now. Oh, you mean asking if they want to do it? The one where Caden ended up by going like, knees now. That one? That was fun. Drawing Coffee's hair screws up my skills. Same. I actually can't draw my own hair. Like, the way I depict myself, oh my God, I completely forgot I have a sprite. Yeah, me in the sprite. That's when my hair gets really long. That was difficult to draw. The way I prefer to have my hair is kind of a medium length. With like a, like hair spiked up a little bit at the front. That's how I prefer it. To be fair, I did have a traumatic experience with a particular bus and storm ran on my way back from school. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, I spent time laying in the back of a truck with some nice people. That makes it sound like there was more than one person. While it was raining and the truck was covered, it was very relaxing. And we had some stuff in the back, so we were able to lay down and it didn't hurt. And that felt nice. So I made an audio about that. The LVC Kitsune audio where the speaker plays the sweet prank on the listener, and then they share the food offerings and been left the Kitsune shrine. That sounds kind of nice. You have hair? Your head isn't a coffee mug? My life is a lie. No. See, what's funny about that is before I had my humanoid mascot, people would depict me as a sentient talking coffee mug, and I realized very early on, ooh, that's not what I want to be depicted as. I don't know, there's just something like, I just didn't want to appear as a actual physical coffee mug despite the name. So that's why I was like, okay, I better get a more humanoid avatar. So yes, I am a human. Contrary to many beliefs. Ordered too much, but it cost 20. 20. Hold on, let me do a conversion. Never mind. I just realized I don't have the key for it. The speaker, of course, being the Kitsune. Ah, yes. That is what I figured. But, wait, what? Hold up, I think someone made a donation on Ko-Fi, but it didn't appear in the chat. Wait. If someone's being generous, I want to make sure that they're properly thanked for it. Oh, my God. Which... Oh, I forgot I rolled 20 open. Whoops. Let me close that. Ko-fi? Coffee? Kofi? Sound knows what you do. What? Was it anonymous? Hold on. Oh, no, there we go. Oh my god. Whoa. Bro Cat, thank you so much. Oh my god. Yes, thank you. That's going to really help out. Thank you. Holy shit. That's going to really help with updating all the thumbnails and being able to edit, because I got to replace this. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm sorry it didn't appear. I don't know if I can, like, emulate it. I think if I click emulate and go tip event. Yay! Sure, everyone pretend that was the current one. Whoa, whoa, what is happening? Why is it doing that? Yay! Thank you, I really appreciate that. Bro, it feels like 20 souls. Is that a Dark Souls reference? This is anonymous, weirdly. Conflict. Wait. Is the link not updated? Hold on. Let me test this. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a sec. I updated the link earlier and it didn't work. Ugh. Well, thank you very much. Okay. Tipping settings. Purge settings. Payment provider. Purge settings. Design tip panel setup. Is it this one? Does this work? Let's try that one out. Save. Does this link work? Okay. I think I fixed it. Thank you for letting me know, Brocat. Coffee, I have a request. Could you do a dramatic, like, Persona summoning call, like the standard, like, Persona? Is this for, like, a voiceover thing or something? Because I can, like, mute all the music in the background. So that way, like, you know, nothing gets in the way of it. Because I can totally do that. I'm trying to... Oh my gosh. Okay, so... my plan to get a new mouse... because the one I had was... so it was a gaming mouse with some, like, buttons on the side. And that was very useful for editing, so that's one of the reasons why I'm going to, gonna try getting, like, a superior mouse. Oh, shite. Someone was messaging me about stuff. Whoops. There's so much stuff happening. Nah, just generally. Okay, well, funnily enough, when we did a tabletop RPG based off Persona called Grimoire of the Heart, I got to roleplay an Awakening, and it was really fun. My Persona was named Lamb. I didn't get to name my Persona, my DM named it for me, but I had a cool moment that was like, fine, if that's the way it is. I refuse to be a doll any longer. I won't be a bird in a cage. I'll follow my own path. Come to me, my Persona, Lamb! And then, Persona! That was pretty fun. Doing the Persona callouts is really enjoyable. Coffee, do you ever want to become a marketable plushie? I'm totally not going to curse you. Being a marketable plushie might be kind of fun. I don't know who to contact in order to make plushie merch, but man, yes, please don't curse them. But I really think that a lot of the sprites I've made would make really nice plushies. I don't know. I always hear all sorts of different, like, other ASMRs contact merch companies, like Uwu Merch, for instance. Maybe I'll look into my options if I... Alright, that's my subscriber goal. Get a warm coffee mug to 50,000 subscribers, and I will make marketable plushies. Coffee, do you ever want to... No, I already read that. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Sorry, see you later, Gorit. But what inspired you to make you want to do ASMR? Oh boy, my origin story. Wow. Alright. I've told it quite a few times, but I'll give you the abbreviated version. Feeling heartbroken over not being able to get into a relationship 7 times in a row. Falling in love with someone, realizing they're not capable of being attracted to you, and having that happen 7 times in a row. That sucked. Going to college and living on my own and being completely alone and having, not in a depressing way, but in a depressing way, having no friends. And listening to ASMR from other people as a medium to sleep and also relax, enjoying that, and then wanting to do it myself, because I'm an actor and a voice actor, and I really want to do that. And also just being a writer, having a lot of stories I want to tell. So, heartbreak, loneliness, depression, and a willingness to help other people going through the same thing. Because, that was one of the main motivations. When I first started off, I was very, very nervous, but I thought, I want to help other people that are going through the same stuff that I am. Because I know how much it sucks, and I want to help, I want to give the aid I wish I could get. Which makes it sound way more serious than it was. It wasn't that bad, I was just kind of sad at the moment, but, better now. A lot has happened. Well, this is a good time for a group hug. Not a bad idea. Group hug. Squeeze. Hello, chat. To all it applies to. Good boy. Good girl. Good coffee mug. Good person. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to pet the microphone, but I think it's not. I think it's making a very scratchy noise. My apologies. 7, man, you're strong. It's less a case of being strong exactly, and more so just, no, I should just take the compliment. Thank you. I mean, what can you do? I'm sorry you're going through that. How are you now? Look, I'm okay now. Okay. I try not to look too much about, how much it hurt or whatever, because, yeah, it sucked. It hurt. I cried a lot, but there's a ton of other people who are going through a very similar thing, and I don't want to act like I'm the only one who was going through a lot of heartbreak, but, yeah, to anyone who's, been there, you've fallen in love really hard for somebody, and only to realize that they are physically incapable of being attracted to you, that hurts, and I see you. But it worked out in the end. I wouldn't change anything that happened, because it happened 7 times and it hurt, but the 8th time was the charm. I did finally meet, a very lovely person, who's made me very happy over the last couple of months, and I wouldn't trade them for anybody else. And it's been great. So, those heartbreaks, they hurt, but if I had another chance, I would do it all over again. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I wish I could have stayed longer, but I have to go. Please have a wonderful day. Coffee simply dazzling. See you later, Vivi. Thank you for tuning in. Type of romantic person I want to go with. It's hard to do something age plus, scared of whenever. Love them back. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, one of the things I've realized about romance is that, it's not the key to happiness. When you're single, you think, oh man, I thought, as soon as I get into a relationship, all my problems are going to be solved. Not necessarily. Relationships come with their own ups and downs. I know everyone says that, but genuinely, it's it's not perfect. And if you have some, problems of your own, they're going to come into your relationship one way or another. And sometimes they can become worse. But if you're in a healthy relationship, or you're with someone you trust and that you vibe with, you help each other through it. Because a relationship isn't about joining it and having that person make you feel better and make you perfect. It's about, being with someone or someone's, being with someone, recognizing and understanding and accepting each other's flaws and understanding that your relationship will be imperfect and learning to keep living with each other despite that. But that being said, I do get it. It's like, being single can still feel really lonely. But, you know, you don't need another person to be happy. I know it's easy to say, but there are ways to be, like, you know, not romantically involved with someone and still have a comforting, fulfilling life. Like my mom, for instance. But it does hurt to long for that connection and not have it, because you never know when it will happen. Anyway, would totally buy a Claudia plushie. Your artists are helping people with LD long-distance relationship, making them feel like their partner is here. I know from experience. I know from experience, too. Believe me. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry you're going through that, but I'm glad things are going well for you. No, definitely group hug. Aw, snuggle wuggles. Would definitely not buy a full-size Niles plushie. Oh, Niles would make an excellent body pillow, I imagine. I can relate. My current count is 4. Sorry to hear that. It never gets easier. Not sure if I like this or not, but you almost sound exactly like my ex. Shit. I can assure you I'm not your ex. I don't have any exes yet. And, yeah, that came out wrong. I don't have any exes. But, I'm sorry. Anything I can talk like this, none of that'll help. I got lucky. W. Bye, everyone. Bye, Garrett. Lost the best friend of 10 years without me knowing why. I hope everyone in the world can heal, but my heart is healing. Sorry to hear that. Love you, mug. Last one, trying hardest. Never give up, chat. Never give up, chat. You never know what's gonna happen. A persona speech would be like, alright, if this is what the rulers of my destiny, then I'll accept it. If I'm destined to control the world, might as well have power too. Come, chaos. Healthy relationship isn't perfect. It's how you handle the struggles that makes it healthy. Exactly. In a healthy relationship, you will still argue sometimes. You'll get angry at each other sometimes. You'll let each other down sometimes. That's normal. You're human. You're not just going to always get along. What's important is how you recover from that. Actually, there's one piece of relationship advice I was given that I want to share with everyone else. In a relationship, have the balls to apologize. It's just as simple as that. Sometimes it's so important to just put your pride aside, your petty pride aside, learn to apologize, and move on. Because sometimes, you know... So, thankfully I'm not speaking from experience, but I've seen other people. Being right all the time is not worth it. I've seen relationships fall apart because a certain person in the relationship didn't value their partner's input and wanted to always be correct about something, and so the other partner didn't feel valued and they left. Yeah. LDR's gonna be rough though. Yeah. 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 Stitch. Well, it's the kind of little jokes energy along with your voice that remind me so much of them. I'm sorry. I can't really control how I sound. That actually reminds me. Oh, little vent thing. I want to blame her partner for it because he hated me for no reason. Damn. Other relationships are like porcelain dolls, falling down together and helping each other patch each other back up and accepting cracks you have. That's a nice little analogy. So I never realized actually, but on the voice thing, someone did a review of my channel. Actually, I don't use TikTok, so I didn't know. But apparently a couple of years ago, someone did like a little review of a warm coffee mug. They were very fair about it, which was very nice of them. They gave my channel 7.5 out of 10, which I was like, I'll take it. I appreciate that. One of the critiques that they had was that my voice sounds pretty much the same in every audio, which, yeah, is fair. My voice doesn't sound overwhelmingly diverse. Although one time I had a really weird complaint in one of my old videos so I used to have another channel. It's not on YouTube anymore, but I used to make like machinimas on them, and one person complained that I spoke in the same voice every 3 seconds, which is such a bizarre complaint. Like, I swear, this guy talks in the same voice every 3 seconds. Yeah? Isn't that how humans work? Can't relate to actually wanting a relationship because I'm arrow, but definitely touch starting your artists really help. I mean, hey, you don't need a relationship to be happy. By all means. Still working on those platonic audios, by the way. But Yeah, they were pretty nice, though, about a lot of the feedback they gave. So it was kind of scary, not gonna lie. I was sitting there, as soon as I noticed it, I'm like, wait, I've gotten to the point where people are making reviews of my channel? That's kind of scary. When you realize other people are talking about you. You never quite realize the impact you have until you take a step back and see things like search results. Like, I've gotten recommended in the YouTube studio some, like, the search terms people look up to try to find my channel. And I'm like, oh, so this is what people search for. Wait, actually, I'm curious. Do I still have YouTube studio open? I've got the live control room open. I can't leave that. Let's see here. Analytics. One of my videos can't be monetized? Oh. The dang it, Rampa stream can't be monetized. I didn't have it monetized. What the heck? Alright, anyway. Is it audience? Most people are from the United States, but we got a few people from the UK. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Sorry, I'm trying to navigate. I mean, if I can't find it, it's whatever. Oh, hey, most people listening are 18 to 24. Kind of expected as much. That's the audience I'm kind of going for, to be honest. Young adults. Yeah, if like... Oh, man. Research. Top searches. Oh. Oh. I don't think these are directed at me. ASMR sleep aid. Boyfriend meeting after a long time. M for M, ASMR sleep aid, good boy, deep voice. Damn, people know what they want. Crush comforts you. Aw. Boyfriend laying in lap ASMR. That's nice. ASMR roleplay. Sleep aid. Nice, nice. YouTube Studio, that reminds me of the playlist weirdness. Yeah, that was interesting. I was scrolling through the analytics and it told me what some of my videos were saved to on playlists. And I was like, oh, some people have some very creative names. Lol, more than that. 18 and above, that's what I'm mainly going for. You can be older, that's fine. Way older. Something I miss is when my best friend would come to my place, we would totally do different things. He was in a place I've been sitting companionable silence. Yeah, companionable silence was something I used to be uncomfortable with as a kid, but as I grew older, I started to understand the appeal. And, you know, what's so important about that. Let's see here. Videos growing your audience. What your viewers are YouTube. What your audience watches. Subscriber bell notifications. Oh boy, I get to be like every other YouTuber. Wow. 62% of people who watch aren't subscribed. Goodness gracious, that's way higher than I thought. It used to be a little less than 50, I think. Man. Well then. Chat, should I do the thing? Be sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell. Honestly, I could not be bothered. Like, I always swore if I ever became a YouTube, I would never constantly remind people to subscribe or like, because I don't think I need to. If people like the video, they'll hit the like button. If they want more, they'll subscribe. It's not like you're sitting there like, oh, man, what do I do? There's something I want to do, but I don't quite understand what. And then I sit there and go, oh yeah, subscribe. And someone's like, oh, thank you. If you hadn't have said that, I never would have figured it out. Like, I don't need to remind you. And take a quick break from the stream, don't kill coffee. I would appreciate if you didn't kill me, yeah. I'd like to keep living for at least 70 more years. But we'll see. Can't promise that, Guardians. I will invoke my moderator privileges if I gotta. Sub to every YouTuber, put on no tips. No, agreed. I'll check my subscription feed, but I don't need notifications constantly. Hello, Kazuko. Welcome to the stream. Tyrus is gonna take a break. I've now hit the bell. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, please, I'll be good. The numbers, what do they mean? What do they mean? Anyway, going back. Published content. YouTube is screaming at me to make more stuff. Yes, I know, I will. I'm done with finals. I'm done with the musical. I can go back to making stuff now. Don't worry about it. Huh. I forget where I need to go in order to check what exactly people are searching for. Videos related to breathing. Well, I appreciate that, YouTube. Thank you. Top videos in this period. No. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna look at that later. We're not gonna go onto the stream. Never mind, I'm back. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I don't know if I answered the question. I know someone asked about the musical a little while ago. All I can say was that it went well. Okay, it went very well. I got a stage high for the first time in months. It was incredible. Like, to anyone who's never performed on a stage, like, it really is, like, the ultimate high. Like, there's that insane, you know, stage fright, that nervousness, that panic beforehand, the, like, desperation to do such a good job. And then when you're up on the stage, giving your performance in front of hundreds of people, and at the very end, hearing, like, their laughter, their roaring applause afterwards, and knowing that, like, you know, hundreds of eyes are on you, and you're up in front of them, and you give them the best you've got, and they applaud you for it, and it feels insane. It's, like, such an adrenaline rush, and, yeah, it was crazy. Especially after the amount of work we put into it. Definitely the next time I'm in, like, a performance of any kind, I'm gonna once again try to be a lead. Because I learned I quite like being the lead. A little selfish, but, like, tons of work. But I like being the center of attention. Well, when it comes to stage performances and stuff. Not in real life. In real life, if we're at a party or a celebration or whatever, I will just tuck into the corner with the cat. And that will be that. Oh crap, I just found out my family friend just went into labor. Do you need to take care of that? Because, like, if you gotta leave, by all means. I miss performing on stage. Yeah. I already kind of miss it already, and it was so recent. You so deserve leave. Oh, thank you. What's the stage high? Oh, this was posted. Nice. The feeling of performing is better than anything. Yeah. There's that feeling of hope that you give people as well. There's, actually, I have an entire spiel I can give about that, but I was gonna save it for the Struggling Artist audio. But I've got things to say about that. Good things, good things. Being on stage is amazing. Terrifying, but amazing. My cousin has to do a fake Hamilton at a school show. How do I not cry at the change lyrics? Oh, man. A few friends of mine love Hamilton so much. I haven't actually seen it, but that's like the play. The play. So I imagine having the lyrics change that would cause psychic damage. Weirdly, on the other hand, I feel like I don't miss a stage high. I mean, hey, if you don't miss it, you don't miss it. It might be like any kind of high. You experience it too much, or it might just not appeal to you. It just kind of grows dull, I suppose. What makes it so special, at least to me for now, is how rarely I get to experience it. Hamilton wear. Yeah. I have missed making audios on the channel, though, because the performance, the musical, it was amazing. It was the first time I really got involved in a real musical. But I had to sacrifice, you know, making an audio every week. And there were days where I was like, glad I don't have to stress too hard about doing work and doing work. But also at the same time, I miss being able to tell stories and voice act. So hopefully I can get around to doing that more again during the summer. Still got a lot of obligations during the summer, but we'll see. We'll see. How are you? Doing well? Still standing? Haven't died. Not yet. A little hungry, though. As soon as I buy my mouse, maybe I'll also try buying food. Forgot to say, but last stream where my art was shown on stream was embarrassing, but my only flex about this channel. Oh! Sorry. I don't remember if I asked permission or not. I feel like I did, but if I didn't, my bad. I just really like showing off. I really like showing off artists. I feel like there was something I was going to say, now I don't remember. Oh no, I'm blanking. Well, everyone's been asking me how I'm doing. Is everyone else holding up okay? Is everyone else doing decent? Is there an audio that can help with that? Oh wait, people have already asked for audios. I keep forgetting about that. Here, wait. Did I ask? Okay. It's been a long stream. Okay, not really. It's been an hour and 36 minutes. Actually, speaking of streams, so I wanted to go back to, you know, doing a little chill stream because it's been a little while, which I'm doing now. But one of the things I was going to do, so there was that drawing stream, which as soon as I can get a new mouse, I want to go back to doing. Color in all of the characters. But there was one idea I had for a stream, which was simply everyone's going to do my job for me. Which is I'm going to have the chat write a script, but we will deliberately just add whatever the heck people write down or want to add. So the script will probably be incoherent as heck. Like, imagine if someone began the script with, like, hi, how are you doing? And then the next line was, all right, honey, we're going to go and commit tax evasion. And then the next one was, welcome to hell. And I was going to do that for April Fools. And then we're just going to try to, like, voice act that script as seriously as possible. Try to make, like, the most sense out of it. That might be kind of fun. Then, oh, that's what I was going to say an hour and 15 minutes ago. My goodness gracious. Had a panic attack on Wednesday and blank during exam. Yikes. Rushing to finish the final project, but we're quite lovely. Felt that. Doing okay, got a spark of inspiration for D&D character I'm going to play. Felt that. Stressing over finals and AP exams. I hope you do well. Good job. Best of luck. I'm good about to go to bed for an early shift tomorrow. Well, I hope we can help you sleep. Such a horrific idea. Let's do it. The chaos. Arson. The only exception... Nah. We'll make exceptions if they come up. Yes, that would just be amazing. Perfect. The script is playing in fast forward. That's my headcanon. It just is incredibly fast. So one of the things I was gonna mention at the beginning of the stream when we were talking about hyperfocuses is whenever I'm like hyper-focused on something or whatever my current fixation is, I always want to make a script about it. And right now, I found my old 3DS like lying in a box, and my old copy of the 3DS game Fantasy Life, and I've been playing Fantasy Life again. And I don't know if anyone here has heard of or played Fantasy Life, but oh man, that was one of my favorite 3DS games, and I almost totally forgot about that one because, oh man, it was such an enjoyable little game. Multiplayer was a little flawed, but it was such an enjoyable little game. And I've been replaying it, and it's been making me so happy. And I almost wanted to make an audio about it, but I'm like, Fantasy Life is such a niche game. It probably wouldn't work out. Though, it is getting a sequel, which really surprised me. On the Switch. So, if I made a Fantasy Life script, it would probably be like a script either where your significant other is either an angler, someone who goes fishing, a tailor, someone who makes someone who makes clothing, or a chef, someone who makes food. Love Fantasy Life. Yes, I can't wait for the Switch one either. God, such an underrated game. Hi. Hello. Username, my love, -- welcome. Waiting for Tomodachi Life to release on Switch. It's not on Switch? Wow. Getting into character design for my art class. I'm intended to draw as many characters in my own style as possible since I'm done with finals. That'd be cool. Fixated on Attack on Titan for months. Please help nostalgia trip with Bakugan. Got 2 hour investigations right now. Ah, Bakugan. Oh, I have good memories of playing Bakugan back in public school. Grade 3 or 4, Bakugan was the shit for me. I loved it so much. Not familiar with Fantasy Life, that sounds rad. I love fantasy stuff in general. It was... Hold on. I have the game case somewhere around here. Where is it? There it is. It's made by Level 5, same people who made Ni no Kuni. All roads lead to the adventure of a lifetime. Create the life you always wanted. Craft, cast, hunt, and battle your way through a vast world filled with magic, dragons, and ancient secrets. Choose one of 12 lives and evolve your life as you adopt a new one. Build upon your life for new items, resources, and new achievements. Craft items, learn spells, level up, fulfill quests, and reap your rewards. Journey to the ends of the world and explore various different locations. It had a cool little system where, so there were 12 different classes, basically referred to as, lives, but usually when you think of classes, you think like variations of ways to fight people. There were a few combat-related classes, like a paladin, a mercenary, a hunter, and a wizard. But then, there were other lives that were, actual jobs. Like, you could be a carpenter, or a blacksmith, or a miner, or an alchemist. Mining, as in, mining for materials. No. A chef, or a fisherman. And it was really fun. It was so simple. You took on just a simple job in that fantasy world, and then you would build upon it and master it, and it was really satisfying. You had to take, genuine joy in it, because the first time I played the game, I played as someone who, went mining, and it was fun. Exploring caves was less I'm gonna beat every monster in here, and more ooh, rare materials, let's mine for those, and gradually learn more skills to, make it more interesting, or, make it easier, or be able to reap more rewards. And then as a blacksmith, you could, forge stuff. Right now, I'm playing as an angler and a chef, where I'm, going fishing all the time, and it's really fun because I'll be exploring a forest, and I used to just encounter a pond and be yes, water. But now I'm oh, I can go fishing. And then you go fishing, you catch some fish, you take them to your restaurant, and then you can cook some food. It's really fun. It's super niche, and if you're not into something that's highly action packed, then you probably won't like Fantasy Life. Its combat kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie, but that's not really the appeal of the game. Not exactly, unless you're a combat-based class. But it's really cool. So it's one of the reasons why I think it would work for an ASMR script, because it's got so many facets to it. Anyway, fixations. Just talking about your D&D character to your friends count. Yes, it does. Today was my school's 50th anniversary, so I get to be on stage playing music for teachers. Nice! I'm not from the Fantasy Life, I can umbrella. Yes, I like the MHA girls. No, I don't like the show. Yeah, my opinions on MHA are varied. The fandom I stay well away from. But, I liked the beginning of the show. I haven't watched it in a long, long time. How do I put it? I like a lot of the characters. The way they're handled is up for debate, though. I'm not going to get into that right now. Wait, question. Familiar with Skies of Arcadia? No, I have not played Skies of Arcadia. Love the internet. Can you imagine the grandparents? I'm going to chat with people all over the world. Yeah. Reminds me of Metopia. I played the demo for Metopia and I loved it. I was never able to get the actual game, though, but I really want to play the actual game. A couple people developed Fantasy Life also did more work for most Final Fantasies. Oh, really? Coffee, you've ever played Terraria? I did. I was the Yo-Yo Knight. I did finish it. I remember I played it with Blood Striker and Rai Ritual. We had this little thing going where every single time any of us died, when you die in Terraria, a gravestone appears wherever you died, and anytime someone died, I would drop what I was doing, run over to where they died, pick up their gravestone, and then take it to a graveyard that we built in the sky. And by the end of the campaign, oh my god, it stretched across the whole map. Because I was very careful. Blood Striker, he was a little reckless. And then there was Rai Ritual, who was just borderline. He did not care about survival at all, which was hilarious because he named himself 0 deaths. And by the end of the game, he had a death count on the high hundreds. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot about that meme. The yo-yo man did not answer. He just kept on yoing. Oh, man. Hold on. I need to watch that clip again. It's fucking... I forgot all about it. Oh, man. Anyway. I don't play many games other than Stardew Valley. I think I'm just boring. No, Stardew Valley is a great game. I've actually been playing it with my partner, and It's been really nice. We just encountered the very first change of seasons. I did not know that certain crops were not seasonal. I cried. Oh, man. Stardew Valley is such a relaxing little game, though. I really wish the days in Stardew Valley were longer, though. My god, that's my biggest complaint about the game. I fucking step outside and, like, pet my cat, and it's nighttime already. It's crazy. Been going on another separate nostalgia trip for Fire Emblem Fates. Oh, man. Fire Emblem Fates. Yes, when I stepped outside, my crops were dead. And, I cried so much. Because I had an entire field of crops at the ready. And I was going to harvest them and make so much money, and then they all died. Anyway. Going on a separate nostalgia trip for Fire Emblem Fates. So Fire Emblem Fates. I'm an Awakening guy myself. I did not much care for the story of Fates. I tried to like it, but Revelations and certain choices in Birthright just really ruined the concept of the story for me. But the gameplay was a lot of fun. I liked the gameplay. I did. Coffee mug helps with our single lives. It's awfully great. Yeah, I do what I can. Terraria never ends. It never ends. It never ends. Honestly. When I feel depressed, I rewatch coffee videos and see the difference in M for F and M for M audios. I'm glad someone sees the difference. Because I work. So... Sorry, that sounded a little... I know a lot of people generally only ever listen to one version. And that makes sense. That's fine. Like, listen to the version you feel the most comfortable with. But... sometimes when I make various different versions of an audio, there might be, like, massive differences. Like, one of the most notable ones was Claudia's. And I'll always be, like, writing them, like... no one's ever really gonna notice this, are they? Well, I'm like, it's whatever. Candle for the crops, yeah. Takes like an hour to get to the town. It does. It takes an hour to walk down the street. The issue of running around, but you need to be careful at night because the tarantulas. Tarantula. Two bros chilling in the hot tub. That difference was really great. Oh, what was that one from? That sounds so familiar. Because in the M for F one, I didn't make that. But in the M for M one, yeah, there was like a two bros chilling in the hot tub reference. I always love the difference in reasons we get stuck with Claudia. Yeah. Those were kind of fun. Have you ever played The Last of Us? Yes, I've played the first one, not the second one, but I've watched full playthroughs of both games. I'm not a diehard Last of Us fan like a lot of other people, but I like them. I think they're cool. You are the ocean's gray waves. I probably shouldn't sing the actual song. Ow! Because I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm okay. I'm okay. Ow. Correction, you did. You said that Aaron, was half gay. Oh, right. Yes. Because in the M4F version, Aaron says something along the lines of, like, I may only be 50% gay, but it still applies. And then the M4M one was like, well. I think the M4F for myself, but sometimes once the M4M to spot the differences. Okay, more people do it than I thought. That's actually, in a way, kind of relieving, because I'm like, okay, so the little extra bit of elbow grease doesn't go unnoticed. Huzzah. May I ask, did you ever romance anyone in Stardew? If you didn't, would you? This will decide your fate. Yeah, I am planning on romancing someone in Stardew, of course. Just, working on it. Trying to figure out how to is difficult. But I'm taking those steps. Filing out college applications is not a good way to calm down. Yeah, it's confusing. Still confused, is it top surgery or is it our choice? It's your choice. Like, honestly, I have no idea. Whatever, honestly, makes the listener feel more comfortable. Because I'm very hesitant to, like, talk about certain body parts in some audios, and especially, like the trans audios, because everyone's got a different body, especially. And in those types of circumstances, I never want to make any assumptions. Because you don't want someone who's listening to be like, oh, well, I don't have that, and now they're taken out of the audio, and now they can't properly be comforted by it anymore. So it's just like, I usually just leave it up to the viewer's discretion. Like the rave audio, where you went to prom, and it was picture the prom audio with like the prom audio with, or was it Aaron? No, it was Aaron, right? Where I just left the question like, would you rather wear a suit or a dress? And I was like, that's gonna be up to the listener. What are they wearing? Are they wearing a suit or are they wearing a dress? Whatever makes a listener feel excellent. You gotta make a ring in Stardew Valley and give it to your partner. Ah, that makes sense. Oh, so it's like a proposal. That's cute. That's really cute. And the other crowd, the generic soda that was 99 cents actually gave me sugar rush with a brand name soda. Wow. Prom rave audio, wasn't there a mention to Aaron? Oh yeah, no, there was. Wasn't going crazy, said something about an emo and someone with red hair. Yep. Nope, that was... Canonically, they went to the same prom. That was completely intentional. I like just adding little Easter eggs for people in case, in case they catch it. The little references. I remember one time listening to an audio series that had little references to other audios they made, and I had no idea they were written by the same person right away, so I had that whole, like, whoa, wait a minute moment. It was really cool. Support your small business. Support small businesses. Unironically, support your local businesses. Where I live, there's a really great Chinese food place that I have heard isn't doing overwhelmingly well, which sucks because I have never had a bad meal there, so anytime I'm like, I kind of want some chicken fried rice, I always order from there, because I'm like, I want them to do well. They provided me excellent customer service, and I've always had a good meal there, so I want them to thrive. Also, Chinese food is just really yummy. Sometimes being ambiguous with deals like that is so much better than being specific. Yeah, it's 50-50. Because, sometimes when it's, like, ambiguous, it's a little immersion breaking. For me, personally, I get a little taken out of it when I'm listening to, like, a 4M audio, like, that's intended for, boys, but then I get referred to as a they. It's a little immersion breaking because I'm like, I'm a dude, you don't need to call me a they. Or moments where people will say something like, what are you going to eat? That sounds good. And that's it. I get a little taken out of it. That's why sometimes I pick specifics. But it's a double-edged sword. Sometimes you want to not be specific and leave the imagination up to the viewer. But oh my god. One thing I have learned as an ASM artist and a scriptwriter is never, 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 never mention the viewer's height. Goodness gracious. I always talk about this, but in one of the long distance audios, the listener the speaker says that the listener is shorter than they imagined. That does not mean they are short. Shorter just means he could have thought you were 10 feet tall and you were 9'9". That still technically means you're shorter than he imagined. To this day, I still get replies on that video from people just telling me how tall they are. And it's, oh my god, it's really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Cause it's like, you just get random people saying, I'm 5'6", I'm 4'2", I'm 6'8". What do you want me to do with that information, chat? What? What do you want me to do? Cause there's thousands of you listening. I can't get all your height right. If I say shorter, that's wrong, but if I say taller, everyone goes, but I'm short. What do you want from me? What? Should I just never mention your height? Okay, I won't do that. Unless it's height-specific audio. Yeah, if it was like comfort for being short or something, that's a different thing. Sometimes you gotta make assumptions. Like the small listener audio. That's the only size-related one I think I've actually ever done, now that I think about it. I've never really done height, comfort. I don't know, I've never really seen a purpose in doing height comfort. I know some people are insecure about being short. I've just always thought, like, short or tall, I've just always thought, like, don't let other people be assholes to you. There's nothing wrong with vertically not being all that high up or being too high up. It's whatever. You're still beautiful, you're still pretty, you're still handsome, you're still lovely the way you are. Oh yeah, the height to get taken out of from autos because of short guy. It's not an experience I've ever had with your autos, so I can keep it vague. Well, I learned to keep it vague from experience. Well, you're smaller than I expected me to use the size of my mouth. See, this is what I mean. Comments like that, to this day, for like 3 years. Oh my god. I'm sorry? Again, it's like, you're shorter than I thought. I don't know. Maybe I thought you were taller than the freaking Eiffel Tower, okay? You weren't that. Shorter, not short. Ugh. Being short is awesome because we can start to the front and no one minds because they can still see over us. Yeah, the guy who voiced Lucas in Blackheart Academy, Max, he is very short. And oh man, I remember when I asked him if he could voice Lucas and he was like, naturally, you want me to voice the little guy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, that was not intentional. He was like, oh, I'm just yanking your chain. I can do it. I can totally do it. Why can't I romance death? Why is he being so difficult? Well, death takes all of us to bed eventually. That was really profound. No one can decide. I often wonder if that diner in every single auto is real. Stop saying Coconut Mall, please, coffee mug. Okay, so I didn't know that Coconut Mall was a meme. I was literally just making a Mario Kart reference, but then, again, people keep saying, you got Coconut Mauled. I was like, huh? What? Oh, that's a meme. Lovely. So I swear I didn't mean to meme anyone. I don't typically meme. But, yeah, I'll stop saying Coconut Mall. No problem. It's a meme, apparently. The diner... Okay. The diner Yarrow mug I made up. It's loosely based off of, an area in one of my hometowns, but... any kind of location or brand or play or whatever in any of my autos is always made up. It's never real. Because, you know, again, back to the real world stuff. I just like keeping it up to a fictional environment. Thanatos and Hades. Fair enough. I thought you could. You can't? Huh. Excuse me. Bro, don't shoot me with death. I can do that all on my own. Dark. Death is married to life. It's why it takes us all eventually. Gotta put us to bed. Yeah. Keep gurgling the perfume for some reason. Perfume. Misty Perfect? Oh, the one for, Bonnie? Yeah, I made that one up. Misty Perfect isn't real. I assumed Euromug was a real franchise. Nope. Euromug is, not a real franchise. I made it up. The Yarrow flower and a mug. Same with any time I use a number sequence. Like, whenever I have someone give someone else their number, like with Aaron, for instance, I always make it deliberately really overly long to kind of hint that there's obviously no way this is a real number. But I've still gotten people who have apparently called the number that Aaron talks about. I'm like, oh no, I hope whoever that was isn't real. Because, yeah. None of the numbers I've ever stated in audio has ever been real. You made the Eurobug food sound so delicious. I'm disappointed. Well, just find the restaurant it's based off of in real life. There's only one in the entire world, and I'll give you a hint. It's somewhere on Earth. You'll find it eventually. 3 cheese pasta melts for dinner. That sounds yummy. Wondering what people picture when they read my name user. Who am I to others? I don't know. Guardian's Garden. I get, blushy person that likes plants. Bam. That's what I've got. The play should be real. Sign my petition, I beg. Sure, I'll write it. Done. I didn't say I'd write it well, I just said I'd write it. Wait, which play? Our Hearts in Vain? Oh! I forgot that's what I named the one in... That's one of the visual novels I was gonna write. So Our Hearts in Vain is not based off of the one in Theo's audio at all. Not exactly, but it's still an audio that I want to write, or a visual novel that I want to write. It'll hopefully be good. Oh, if I write another visual novel, I'm gonna have to take another break from Warm Coffee Mug. Oh yeah, can I just say, at the beginning of the year when I posted something saying I might need to take a break to write an audiobook or a visual novel, I did not realize that it was apparently a trend to retire from YouTube that, back in January, so a lot of people thought I was retiring. I'm like, no, that was not based off of anything. I just was like, hey, I might need a break during this musical. Bam. And then I get some people going like, Coffee, don't leave. And I thought, huh? Then I looked at all the other channels and realized, oh my god, apparently everyone had the same idea. Well, 7% and on a bus. Let's see if we can get to the station before my phone dies. Prayers be. Hey, retiring soon. Yeah, I heard about that. Leia's retiring soon. Might help out with a few of the, other audios that I'm doing, but as for her own channel, I believe Leia's done. Well, I hope you have a pleasant retirement. Bro, one of my favorite ASMRs retiring in January. So upset. Damn. Okay. Chat. I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon. I gotta use the bathroom for one, but also I have to attend a D&D session after this stream. So it's been about 2 hours. I think this is a good time to stop. Thank you very much, Brocat, for helping out with the contribution to the mouse. We're going to, as soon as I get time, I'm gonna run to the store, buy a new mouse, and then hopefully I can go back to editing and not get a freaking headache. But yes, thank you all very much for tuning into the stream. It was good talking to everybody. It was good to reconnect with the community. I'm happy to be back. And I hope you're all happy and healthy and stay that way. And if not, I hope things get better. See you later, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye. Banner.